So this here is this is the van. This is the interior here. You can see it's pretty spacious. A lot of people have told me that they've never really ridden in something this big before. You know, it's always quite the experience. You know, one of my friends refers to this van as the behemoth. You know, she's always, you know, it's always a great joy for her when she sees the enormous van. You know, I'm just proud to be a part. You know, to be able to be the one who brings the joy of the van into so many people's lives. You know, it really gives me a sense that I've done good, you know, in the world. I'm proud of what this van has allowed me to accomplish. It's a good van. So Brendan and I, we're gonna go out to, we're gonna take a drive now. We're gonna go out to the local scout camp. You know, we spent a lot of time out there in the past years. This is where we filmed. That's where the setting was for a lot of our other videos and films that we've done in the past. And hopefully I'll get a bit of a sense of what the terrain around Dorchester is like. So yeah, we're just gonna go for a drive now in the van. You know, I know that film really can't convey the entirety of the experience that driving in the van is, but you know, at least I hope it'll give you some sense of just what it's like. You know, it's just a whole, there are no words. You know? I can't describe it. Dorchester, as you know, it's in around London. It's just a bit outside of London, so most of the land around here is countryside. You know, it's a lot of farms, a lot of agriculture. We got a forest here. You know, lots of trees. London's called the Forest City, actually, although that's not originally. It's not called that because there's a lot of trees. They called it that because originally they built it in the middle of a forest. Not a lot of people know that, but that's because they're ignorant, you know. We don't really bother with them. So yeah, we're gonna come up on the overpass here. You know, I've had to hike this overpass before. You know, once what was it? An important part fell off the van just up here, and so I had to pull over and walk home. You know, it takes about 15 minutes from where we are currently. You know, there's all kinds of forestry back here. It's a good place. So, as I said earlier, this van was made in 1989. As you can see by our lovely interior, there's actually carpeting in the back, but we put down like floorboards. Just, you know, because they're easier to clean and easier to take care of. You know, you can just sweep dirt off as opposed to having to vacuum the whole thing out. I just gotta stop up here. There's a school bus. Kids these days with their long hair and their violence. Makes you wonder what the world's coming to, eh? Back in my day, hair was a privilege, you know, and violence was only used at certain times. Not like today. These kids. Another school bus, I think they own the place. I turn on the windshield wipers. Yeah, sometimes I do that, you know, just driving along, turn on the windshield wipers, go mad with power, you know. It's a good sensation. I think it kind of freaks Brendan out sometimes when I drive, but, you know, I'm still in control, so there's really not much that can be done about that. So, yeah. Nice, this is down along here, massive pond. I actually jumped in that pond before. I tackled Tanner and we rolled him into the pond and he took me down with him. So, yeah. So we're just coming into Dorchester here now. It's happening down. They've moved the sign out quite a bit. like it's all suburbs around here now. None of this was here when I was younger. You know, this is all new development. Town's really expanding lately. Although still, it's only like 3,000 people. It's odd because I think there's like 3 pizza places here now. So there's like one for every 1,000 people now. I know that in like a larger city like Toronto or whatever, that doesn't really sound like a lot, but this is a big thing here, you know. So it's a small town, you know. We've got 2 stoplights. We'll be passing them coming up. Close knit. Close knit. It's good to be here. The van, I probably mentioned this, the van is recognized a lot in Dorchester. I mean, as you've probably seen, it's a very distinctive looking vehicle, and so as such, it's really kind of hard to do anything stealthy if you ever want to. Those are 2 people I know. Actually, I do know them. It looks like they're carrying a case of beer home, so they're getting an early start on the weekend probably because it's Thursday. Well, I mean, I don't mean to say it's Thursday when you're watching this. It's probably like, well, probably Sunday, I would imagine. I don't know why I think that, but, you know, that's just the impression I get. There's one of the public schools, more of those bloody kids. I think they own the place. I'm not fond of children, if you can't tell. I think later in the tour, we're going to go check out the library where I used to work, and there might be kids there. You know, I think actually working at the library is what fueled my hatred of children. You know, it honed it till it was a fine skill. Like, by the end of my employment there, I could just sense when the children were gonna come in, and I could take steps to avoid them. You know, I could like move to the other part of the library. You know, it's divided into 2 sections. We'll see that all when we go to the library later on. You know. I enjoyed working there. It was good. I had some good times. So this is one of the 2 stoplights in Dorchester. I guess the reason there are all these kids around is because public school just got out, so they're like all like walking home. Yeah. Up here, this is the other traffic light. You know. That's pretty much the extent of traffic lights here in Dorchester. We've got a number of stop signs, although I'm convinced that no one actually knows how to 4-way stop here. Okay, we just crossed over the bridge over the Thames River. The Thames River runs directly through the heart of Dorchester. Me and my good buddy Tanner, who we'll also meet later. We've canoed that river many a times. There's been all kinds of interesting stories that have come out of that trip. The bridge, maybe we'll get a better shot of it later. I don't know why I actually said that, because we'll just probably splice in a shot, so I'll stop talking about that right now. But yeah, there's only one bridge in Dorchester that goes over the river. It's pretty high up, you know. Tanner and I, we've canoed underneath there before. People around this area, they're really unimaginative, so pretty much everything in this whole area, in the greater London area, is named after something in England, like, well, I mean, London, of course, the Thames River, Dorchester, you know, I could go on and on. It's just, I mean, I know there's only so many names out there that you can come up with, but really, I mean, people, show some